Today, I'm going to take a little bit of time to talk to you about consignments and Article 9 of the Uniform Commercial Code. Traditionally, where a person was involved in selling the goods of others and was known in the community to do so, or they had signage at their business establishment, the common law treated that person as a consignor. A consignment is a relationship between a consignee and a consignor to have the consignor sell goods on behalf of the consignee to the general public. The biggest problem that we have with consignments is that oftentimes the business owner who is involved in the consignment process, the consignor, is often subject to claims by their creditors who particularly have secured interest in their inventory. Oftentimes, when the consignor defaults on their obligations to their inventory creditors, those creditors seek to repossess or reclaim all the inventory of the consignor. This has created a lot of consternation and problems over the years for consignees, because oftentimes they're the victims in situations like this where inventory creditors come in and repossess the inventory of consignors. Their goods get swept up in that awesome dragnet as well. So to remedy this problem, Article 9 of the Uniform Commercial Code, as it was amended in 1999, now includes consignments. If a consignment is worth or has a value of $1,000 or more, it is now subject to Article 9 of the Uniform Commercial Code. It would behoove the consignee to make sure that when they do give goods to a consignor to sell on their behalf, if those goods are worth $1,000 or more, the consignee should absolutely file a UCC1 financing statement so that they put the creditors, the inventory creditors of the consignor on notice that they've given goods to a consignor on credit. Now, traditionally, as I said, where this isn't done, there still might be some room and remedy for the consignee. If they're able to show or use their common law remedies, they can sometimes reclaim their consigned goods if they're in the process of being repossessed by an inventory creditor, or in fact, if they've already been repossessed by an inventory creditor. In these situations, the consignee relies on their common law remedies. If the consignor was traditionally known in the community to be in the business of selling the consigned goods of others, that might give some reprieve or remedy to the consignee. Also, if the consignor had clear and distinguishing signage on their business that they were involved in selling the consigned goods of members of the general public, well, that also might provide an avenue for the consignee to reclaim their goods. The bottom line in this discussion is this: if the stakes are high, if an item or good has a value of over $1,000 or more, it is always best to file a UCC1 financing statement to protect the consignee from claims of inventory creditors of the consignor. Now, on the other hand, if an item has a de minimis value, if it's worth less than $1,000 or it has some other nominal value, it probably isn't worth the time and the effort that it would take for the consignee to file a UCC1 financing statement and go through all the other steps to perhaps have a security agreement in place and other things that are important in a debtor-creditor relationship that might be governed by the UCC, by Article 9. So with that said, again, the focus is on value. If the value is $1,000 or more, the consignee must absolutely comply with Article 9 of the UCC. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. I hope that it proved helpful.